Pacific coaching classes near class 9th math part 1 chapter 6th financial planning practice set 6.1 compiled by Abhayshwar Bhansali for the Pacific coaching classes near. Question first. Anushri spent 90% of the money that she received every month and save rupees 120. How much money does she get monthly? Solution. Let assume that Anushri's monthly income be rupees X. Anushri spent 90% of the money that she received every month. Amount spent by Anushri is equal to 90% of the X rupees is equal to 90 upon 100 into X is equal to 0.9X. Now saving is equal to income minus expenditure. 120 is equal to X minus 0.9X. 120 is equal to 0.1X. Therefore X is equal to 120 upon 0.1 is equal to 120 into 10 divided by 0.1 into 10 is equal to X is equal to 1200 rupees. The Anushri gets rupees 1200 monthly. Second, Arpit borrowed a capital of rupees 50,000 to start his food product business. In the first year, he suffered a loss of 20%. He invested the remaining capital in a new sweet business and made a profit of 5%. How much was his profit or loss computed on his original capital? Solution. Original capital borrowed by Arpit is equal to 50,000 rupees. Arpit suffered a loss of 20% in his food product business. Therefore, loss suffered in the first year is equal to 20% of the 50,000. Therefore, 20 upon 100 into 50,000 rupees is equal to 10,000 rupees. Remaining capital is equal to original capital minus loss suffered is equal to 50,000 minus 10,000 is equal to 40,000. Arpit invested the remaining capital, that is 40,000 rupees, in a new sweet business. He made a profit of 5%. Profit in sweet business is equal to 5% of 40,000. 5 upon 100 into 40,000 is equal to 2,000 rupees. New capital with Arpit after a profit in a new sweet business is equal to 40,000 plus 2,000 is equal to 42,000. Since the new capital is less than the original capital, we can conclude that Arpit suffered a loss. Total loss on original capital is equal to original capital minus new capital is equal to 50,000 minus 42,000 is equal to 8,000 rupees. Percent of loss is equal to total loss divided by original capital into 100 is equal to 8,000 divided by 50,000 into 100 is equal to 16%. Therefore, Arpit suffered a loss of 16% on the original capital. Question third. Abhay spent 5% of his monthly income on his children's education, invested 40% in share, deposited 3% in the bank and used 40% for his daily expenses. He was left with a balance of rupees 19,000 rupees. What was his income that month? Solution. Let the monthly income of the Abhay be rupees X. Abhay invested 14% in share and deposited 3% in bank. Therefore, total investment is equal to 14% plus 3% of X is equal to 17% of X is equal to 17 upon 100 into X is equal to 0.17X. Abhay spent 5% on his children's education and used 40% for his daily expenses. Therefore, total expenditure is equal to 5% plus 40% of X is equal to 45% of X is equal to 45 divided by 100 into X is equal to 0.45X. Amount left with Abhay is equal to 19,000. Amount left with Abhay is equal to income minus total investment plus total expenditure. 19,000 is equal to X minus 0.17x plus 0.45x is equal to 19,000 is equal to x minus 0.62x. 19,000 is equal to 0.38x. Therefore, x is equal to 19,000 divided by 0.38. 19,000 into 100 divided by 0.38 into 100. Therefore, 19 lakh divided by 38 is equal to 50,000 rupees. The monthly income of the above is rupees 50,000. Question 4th. Kumari Anushri kept the 40,000 rupees in a bank at a 8% compound interest for 2 years. Kumari Akashi invested 1,20,000 rupees in a mutual fund for 2 years. After 2 years, Kumari Akashi got a 1,92,000 rupees whose investment turned out to be more profitable. Solution. Kumari Anushri's investment is equal to Kumari Anushri's kept rupees 40,000 in a bank at 8% compound interest for 2 years. P principal is equal to 40,000. 40,000. R is equal to 8%. Rate of interest is equal to 8%. And the time period is equal to 2 years. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal is equal to P brackets of 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n minus P is equal to P brackets of bracket 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power n minus 1 bracket complete is equal to 40,000 brackets of bracket 1 plus 8 upon 100 bracket square minus 1 is equal to 40,000 brackets of bracket 1 plus 0.08 raised to the power 2 minus 1 bracket complete is equal to 40,000 brackets of bracket 1.08 square minus 1 is equal to 40,000 bracket 1.1664 minus 1 is equal to 40,000 into 0.1664 is equal to 6,656 rupees. Therefore, Kumari Anushri's percentage of the profit interest is equal to interest upon amount invested into 100 is equal to 6,656 divided by 40,000 into 100 is equal to 16.64%. Kumari Akashi, amount invested by Kumari Akashi in a mutual fund is equal to 1,20,000 rupees. Amount received by the Kumari Akashi after 2 years is equal to 1,92,000 rupees. Profit earned by Kumari Akashi is equal to amount received minus amount invested. 1,92,000 minus 1,20,000 rupees is equal to 72,000 rupees. Kumari Akashi's percentage of the profit earned is equal to profit earned divided by amount invested into 100 is equal to 72,000 divided by 1,20,000 into 100 is equal to 60%. From equation 1 and 2, investment of the Kumari Akashi turned out to be more profitable. Question 5th. Kumari Harshali spent 90% of her income and donated 3% for socially useful causes. If she was left with rupees 1,750 at the end of the month, what was her actual income? Solution. Let the actual income of the Kumari Harshali be rupees X. Kumari Harshali spent 90% of her income and donated 3%. Kumari Harshali's total expenditure is equal to 3% plus 90% of X is equal to 93% of X. 93 divided by 100 into X is equal to 0.93X. Now saving is equal to income minus expenditure. 1,750 is equal to X minus 0.93X. 1,750 is equal to 0.07X. Therefore, X is equal to 1,750 divided by 0.07 is equal to 1,750 into 100 divided by 0.07 into 100 is equal to 1,75,000 divided by 7 is equal to 25,000 rupees. Therefore, the actual income of the Kumari Harshali is 25,000 rupees. Practice set 6.1 textual question and activities. Question first. Kumari Anushka invested some part of the 35,000 rupees at 4% and rest at 5% interest for 1 year. Altogether, her gain was 1,530 rupees. Find out the amount she had invested at the two different rates. Write your answer in words. Let the amount invested at the rate of 4% and 5% be the X rupees and Y rupees respectively. According to the first condition, total amount invested is equal to 35,000. Therefore, X plus Y is equal to 35,000. According to second condition, total interest received at 4% and 5% is 1,530. Therefore, 4% of the X plus 5% of the Y is equal to 1,530 rupees is equal to 4 upon 100 into X plus 5 upon 100 into Y is equal to 1,530 is equal to 4X plus 5Y is equal to 1,53,000 rupees. Multiplying equation 1 by 4, we get 4X plus 4Y is equal to 1,40,000. Subtracting equation third from second, we get 4X plus 5Y is equal to 1,53,000 minus 4X plus 4Y is equal to 1,40,000. इथे सबस्ट्रॅक्ट करायचा आहे म्हणजे काय उरलं 4x मधून 4x गेला मायनस झालं तर 0 आणि 5x 5y मधून 4y गेले म्हणजे y उरले आणि 1,53,000 मधून 1,40,000 गेले तर y is equal to 13,000. Substituting y is equal to 13,000 in equation 1, we get x plus 13,000 is equal to 35,000. Therefore, x is equal to 35,000 minus 13,000 is equal to 22,000. Therefore, Kumari Anushka invested 22,000 rupees at the rate of 4% and 13,000 rupees at the rate of 5%. Pacific Coaching Classes, Ner.